All right, I'm gonna do a little one stick practice today. Had a lot of folks asking me, how do you one stick? And so I'm gonna show you. Hope my video keeps running. I'm gonna climb this pine tree. Now I want you to notice this pine tree is leaning a little bit to the right. Gravity always wins. So if I'm gonna climb that tree, I'm gonna try to climb it to where gravity is not spinning me around the tree. I've got a couple of limbs I've got to go around. I'm going to climb this tree, show y'all how I do that. Maybe you'll learn something. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my one stick about as high as I can reach. And that's what's called, that'll be my first move. Drop my aiders. The way I do it, I go ahead and get my rappel line. I use my rappel line to climb with. And the only reason I do it is I could use my tether, but what if I get up there and get in a bind and need to rappel down? This way I'm already hooked to my rappel line. So before I go up there, I get everything ready. I've hooked into my Mad Rock and I just put it right here around my neck. This first move, I'm gonna stand on top of my stick and then I'm gonna attach my tether. Be sure that stick is anchored into the tree good. I'm gonna hold the tree. All right, once I get to here, I'm gonna put my tether around the tree. I'm gonna get tethered in, lock her down. I want to put my tether as high as I can reach. And the reason I do that is because when I go to make my first move, I've got a place to put my one stick. I'm gonna put it here and let the tether hold it to the tree until I get ready to make my next move. So from here, everything's good. Be sure my saddle's secure. I'm gonna put all my weight in my saddle. All I'm gonna do, I'm gonna free hang from the tree. I'm gonna reach down, get my stick, unhook it. Then I'm ready for my second move. Second move, I'm gonna set it right under my tether. Let the tether hold it to the tree. Go ahead and hook my daisy chain back to my cam cleat. Put my foot on the aider. I'm gonna pull down, lock it in. You don't want your stick to move. Now as I start to make my next move, I'm gonna take my tether and I'm gonna move it up with me as I go. Just as I make my moves, I'm gonna grab the tether. I'm gonna move it right on up the tree with me till I get to here. You're like, well, what you gonna do now? Got here, you got a limb in the way. That's where your second tether / lineman's belt comes in handy. We'll open it up. I'm still tethered to the tree. Never at any point am I not tied to the tree. You don't never want to get up here. So right now, I'm double connected. I'm connected with my tether. I'm connected with my lineman's belt. Never disconnect from the tree when you're up here on the stick. Always have something connected to the tree. So now I'm gonna take my tether, I'm gonna move it on up the tree. As you can see, I'm still connected with my linemen. Yeah, would it hurt if I fell with just the linemen? It would, but it'd at least slow me down. Now I'm gonna slowly disconnect from the lineman belt. I've put all my weight back on my tether. I'm still connected. Now I'm gonna unhook my linemen, and I'm ready for my next move. And it's just the same process over again. Reach down, unhook your cam cleat, push out from the tree, put it under your rappel rope. That holds it to the tree so you can get your daisy chain back through your cam cleat. Cinch it to the tree. Everything's good. At this point, I'm ready to go up again. As I move up, I find myself in the same situation. I'm still tethered to the tree, but I'm gonna take my lineman, hook on. Now I've got all my weight once again in my lineman rope. I can unhook my tether. Of course, it caught on something. Okay, I'll get it. The gate was open and it caught on my leg straps. All right. We'll move these out of the way just for time's sake. I'm going back up with my tether. Screw my tether in. Put my tether locker on. That keeps the loop from sliding down the tree. Get on top of my stick. Pull out my slack. Get all my weight back on the tether. At this point, I'm done with my linemen. I daisy chain her back up. All right. Once I get to this point, I hook up my auto block. If for some reason my Madrox fails, I'll at least have a secondary backup. Just a Prusik knot hooked into my lineman's loop. So it's there. I'm here. I'm ready to start the hunt. Get out my cis hauler. Put it around the tree. Pull it tight. At that point, I've got my bow hooked to my Doyle's hoist. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna hang it here. I'm gonna have my backpack. I'm gonna clip my backpack here. I'm up. I never was disconnected from the tree. I'm ready to hunt. All the way around. If he comes around here, so at 55 years old, if I can one stick, anybody can. So now to rappel down, just the opposite. First thing you want to do, you're going to let your bow down. I always let my bow down. I always let my backpack down to the ground. I drop my rappel line to the ground. I've got 40